How are you?
Hi, I'm doing well. And yourself?
We're doing extremely well. How may we help you?
Yes, sir. My husband and I are actually scheduled to go to your couple's workshop at the
hmm
end of March,
hmm
um, but I'm a little nervous. It's such a long time away, and I'm starting to lose steam. I've been working on my pies. I've subscribed to your online course. I've done that.
hmm
We even went to see a Gottman approved therapist,
hmm
but she wasn't very encouraging, I should say. She kept putting divorce before us, and of course, my husband wanted to hear that. He had been threatening me with a divorce just about every day, but he has agreed to do counseling. We have another session February 20th, but I don't think I'm going to go to that.
hmm
Um, Let me just give you a little background information if you have time. Um,
We have a couple of
Before we were
minutes.
dating, okay, before we
Okay.
were got married, my husband used to ask me all the time if I'd, had any intimate relations prior to him.
hmm
I come from a very strict religious background, and so
hmm
sex, without being married is very frowned upon. And so I told him no. When
hmm
in actuality, I did. He would ask me every day, and I would say no, no, no. And then finally, I admitted to it that yes, I was intimate with someone, and it's just been downhill ever since then.
hmm
Um, we celebrated our anniversary recently. He gave me a card and said, "My gift to you is that I want to extend forgiveness. Let's just start over
hmm
with everything." But he hasn't been here in 3 days, and so it just feels like I'm by myself again.
So he abandoned
And
you? He's living someplace else?
yes, well, he moved. Yeah, he prior to starting over again with the anniversary card,
hmm
we were separated.
hmm
He was here for a week, and now we're separated again. He said he told me he feels awkward around me because he feels like he can't trust me
hmm
because I didn't tell him the truth
hmm
about a prior relationship that I'd had
Yeah.
6 years before I started dating him.
hmm
Yes. And my question to you is, I don't know what to do between now and March.
Okay.
I feel like I watch your videos all the time. I've done the course. I'm looking forward to that. I'm working on my pies, but he's growing cold again, and
Yeah.
I'm getting nervous.
Okay. Is in so far at least he's still willing to come with you in March?
Yes, yes.
Good.
I even brought it up today, and he said okay. Yes.
Good. Excellent. Now, first thing, if your client representative here with us has not sent it to you already, please contact him or her
Mhm.
and tell them that you want the video that I did that we send to people after they enroll in the course, but before they get here. And did you by any chance
Yes.
already get that?
Yes, I look at it all the time,
Okay.
actually, and that has been very helpful. It keeps me going. Yes.
Good, good. My recommendation is the following. Now, obviously, it's your decisions. You make your decisions about your life. And I'm going to ask Kimberly to chime in on this as well. But my suggestion, number one, if you believe that that therapist is doing more harm than good, then I don't blame
Hmm.
you. I don't blame you. Would you agree, Kimberly,
Oh, don't go back.
for not wanting to go back? Now, we're
Absolutely.
not anti-therapists, and we certainly aren't trying to take you away from your therapist because that's unethical,
Sure.
and we don't do unethical things. But if
Unless it's a
that
terrible
Yes.
therapist.
if that therapist is doing things that's causing damage to your marriage, then my suggestion would be, why would you go back? Why would you want somebody to do something that makes things worse? Now, the fact that is it a male or a female therapist?
Female.
Female. The fact that she's approved by Gottman is actually a good thing, but as you know, it doesn't necessarily mean that she's going to be good at what she does. I mean, we try to vet
Okay.
counselors and therapists all the time ourselves if we know them, if we run into them, and we look for lots of things. But so
Okay.
yes, it's good that she's vetted by or certified or whatever by Gottman. But if she's doing harm, I would strongly recommend you not go back. Your choice. The second thing is, I don't think I would do
Okay.
anything very different than what I'm doing right now until 20th of March. Is that when you said March 20? Was that the
Okay.
day? The
Yes. Yes.
You see, pushing is not going to help. Pulling away is not going to help. He's already pulled away to some degree. Do you have our short audio series, or actually it's a video series about smart contact?
I've looked at it on YouTube, yes.
Okay, but not the longer version.
Is that the one you're talking about?
This one's longer. I want to give it to you. Who is your client representative with us?
Rusty
Okay.
is.
I'm going to talk to Rusty, Tanya, and I'm going to tell him to give you the Smart Contact course. Okay, it's videos, and it will give you more ideas about what to do in terms of smart contact between now and the time you come to the workshop. But my recommendation, and Kimberly's going to ask me to chime in.
Sorry.
Please, what did you say?
I'm sorry. I think I have. Is that the one that was for $7? I think I have that.
No.
It's $27.
Oh, okay.
But it doesn't matter because you're getting it for free.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a $27 one. Kimberly and I spent a couple of hours sitting right here in front of these cameras and recording, trying to talk about everything about smart contact that we thought people needed to know. And we're getting tremendous feedback from it.
Really
I mean, tremendous feedback from it. And so I want to give that to you, and I'll tell Rusty that I want you to have that as our gift. Listen to it. Watch it, pay attention to it, and then try not to think too much about these things before you get here. Because when you start overthinking, you start overacting, and that can work against you. I'm glad you're coming to the workshop. I look forward to meeting you.
Absolutely. I believe it'll be good for you
Same
guys.
here. Thank you kindly.
Thank you, Tanya.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome, Tanya. You take care, okay?
Okay. Thanks. You too.
All right.